Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we talk all things personal growth, self improvement, and how to be your best self. Today's video is something I'm super excited about because we're diving into the book Level Up Your Self Discipline. Understand the neuroscience of self discipline, control your emotions, overcome procrastination, and achieve your difficult goals. Now, this book, wow, it's a game changer. Whether you struggle with procrastination or you find it hard to stay disciplined when life gets tough, this book breaks it all down for you. So grab a snack, get cozy, because this is going to be a deep dive into how you can really take control of your mind and start achieving those big, scary goals you've set for yourself. Segment 1: Introduction to Neuroscience of Self-Discipline. Okay, so first off, the book starts with the science. And I know some of you might be like, ugh, science? Really? But trust me, it's worth it. The author talks about the neuroscience of self-discipline. And what's cool is that it's super easy to understand. You don't need to be a brain scientist to get it. So picture this. Your brain has something called the prefrontal cortex. This part of the brain is basically your discipline HQ. When you're deciding whether to eat that second piece of cake or stick to your healthy diet, this is where it's happening. But here's the thing. Your brain can get tired of making too many decisions. Ever felt super motivated in the morning, but by the time 4 p.m. rolls around, you're like, I just can't anymore? That's decision fatigue. This book explains how willpower is like a muscle. The more you use it, the more exhausted it gets. The trick is to conserve your willpower for the things that matter most. So, a great tip here is to automate small decisions, like having a morning routine or planning your meals for the week, so your brain has energy left for the big stuff. Pause. Engage audience, guys. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever experienced decision fatigue? What's something you do to save your energy for the important tasks? Segment 2: Emotional Control. Now let's talk about emotions. This one hit me hard because let's be honest. How many of us let our emotions drive our decisions? I know I've been guilty of it, especially when I'm stressed or anxious. The book really focuses on how controlling your emotions is a key part of mastering self-discipline. It explains that our emotions are automatic. They come from a deeper, more primal part of the brain called the amygdala. When we feel angry, sad, or stressed, this part of the brain takes over and says, I don't care about your long-term goals. I just want to feel better right now. And that's why we often make choices that aren't good for us, like binge watching Netflix instead of working on that important project. But here's where it gets interesting. The book teaches you that by practicing mindfulness and emotional awareness, you can actually train your brain to pause before reacting emotionally. One exercise the book recommends is simply naming the emotion when you feel it. For example, if you're frustrated, just say to yourself, I'm feeling frustrated right now. It sounds simple, but it actually gives you a little distance from the emotion and helps you regain control. I've been trying this out lately, and honestly, it works. The other day, I was feeling overwhelmed with work, and instead of freaking out, I just paused and said, okay, I'm stressed. It helped me calm down and handle things better. Seriously, give it a try next time you're in an emotional situation. Segment 3: Overcoming Procrastination. Procrastination, the enemy of all productivity. If you're someone who keeps putting things off until the last minute, this part of the book is going to be a game changer for you. The author explains that we procrastinate not because we're lazy, but because we're avoiding discomfort. Think about it. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of the unknown, or just not feeling like doing something because it's hard, procrastination is a way for us to escape those uncomfortable feelings. But here's where the book gets practical. It talks about the importance of the 2-minute rule. If a task can be done in 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. Don't wait. If it's something bigger, the book encourages you to just get started for 2 minutes. Usually, once you start, it's easier to keep going. Another killer tip? Tackle the hardest task first. You know that one thing you've been dreading all day? Just do it first thing in the morning. That way it's out of the way, and you'll feel so much lighter for the rest of the day. The book calls this eating the frog. It sounds weird, but it works. Audience check-in. Ask for interaction. So guys, are you procrastinators? What's the one task you always put off? Drop it in the comments below. I want to hear from you. Achieving difficult goals. Finally, let's talk about those big goals. We all have them, whether it's starting a business, getting in shape, or learning a new skill. But big goals can feel intimidating, right? That's why the book encourages you to break them down into smaller, manageable chunks. The author calls this the 1% improvement rule. It's all about getting just a little bit better each day. You don't need to go from 0 to 100 overnight. Just aim for progress. Over time, those small improvements add up in a massive way. Also, the book stresses the importance of having a clear why. When you know why you're working toward a goal, it's easier to stay disciplined, even when motivation fades. Write it down, keep it visible, and remind yourself daily. So that's a quick summary of Level Up Your Self-Discipline. To recap, understand the neuroscience of discipline. Treat it like a muscle. Control your emotions by being mindful and aware. Beat procrastination by starting small and eating that frog. Break down big goals into small steps and focus on your why. This book is seriously packed with actionable advice. I highly recommend it if you're looking to take your self-discipline to the next level. Outro. CTA, subscribe, like, and comment. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Also, drop a comment below. What's the biggest goal you're working on right now? And what's one thing you're going to do today to get closer to it? Let's keep each other accountable. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay disciplined. Stay awesome.